Oh, baby. She's so deaf, you know. I'm sorry, baby. Come on then. Should we go see the doggies? Easy, baby. Oh, sweetie pie. Ooh, big stretch. Oh, this ball for you, my baby. Do you have any sleepies? Good morning. Oh, that's the cat coming down. I was like, who goes there? Yeah. Little baby. Morning. Ooh. Sprint finish. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at the yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind. Good morning and welcome to my video. Thank you so much for clicking on it. I have had a mad few weeks and things have required me to be an adult about it. But more on that later. I am sensing the perfect conditions for a nice chilled out Saturday today, so that is what I'm going to do. First things first though, I need to take the doggies out for their walk, so brace yourselves for some nice cinematic doggy footage. And I mean actual dogs. The last few days I've woken up with puffy eyes and it makes me not want to do anything, so I've got these little Soap and Glory eye patches. Hopefully that will help, but I also remembered I need to be working on my painting that I'm doing. So I'm going to be sitting with the doggies and painting and chilling and letting my eyes. And I'm going to make some coffee actually in the cafetiere and have a cream egg because they are reduced now. So
they are singing to the tune of a song.
Naughty! Does anyone remember Girls Go games? Around the era that iPhones and iPods only had the Clippo lighter apps and like the beer drinking apps and the bubble pop. I said I wanted a lazy Saturday and I've been successful because I've done not much. I was hoping to actually get somewhere with my painting. I mean, every time I spend time on it, I'll do the next step. I will never do 5 steps in a row. My brain doesn't work in that way. And I'm hoping after this one, because this is a commission, I'm hoping to be more creative and use my skills and obviously develop my skills, because I'm not amazing, but I am quite artistic naturally. So I'm getting the ball rolling and I'm gonna paint Roxy. She knows her name, doesn't she? And Lottie. I don't know if you saw by the footage, but my kitty cat has not been completely herself lately. This is what I was on about with the life stuff happening. She's been quite ill, quite like seriously ill, to be honest. She had vestibular disease caused by what we thought was ear mites or an ear infection. She's had drops for that and antibiotics and steroids to give her a bit of strength and oomph, because she was unable to eat or stand up to poo or anything like that. It was pretty horrific. Now she's had a couple of burst blood vessels in her eye, so it's been bleeding into her eye, and that's also horrible because it's still like dark red. It's in front of her pupil and everything. It's pretty sad because she's such an angel. She doesn't deserve it at all. I'm gonna keep making her as comfortable as possible. She's purring, she's eating, she's going for walks around the garden. Because she's old, she's not going to jump the fence. She hasn't attempted that. She just does little laps around the garden and gets some steps in that way. She's a bit wobbly still from the vestibular disease, but she's doing absolutely fantastic. The concern is she could have some sort of mass in her head that's causing these bleeds on her eye, which is really sad. It could just be high blood pressure, which can be fixed. She's an old cat, so we kind of knew what we were getting into, but we are making sure that she has the best chance at everything and is as comfortable and happy and healthy as possible. Lottie! Lottie, come on! Go girl! Let her through. God, she's so nervous about getting her dinner because Roxy's trying to steal. Go! Bed! 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 She knows what I'm trying to tell her. Bed! Lie down! Oh, who's a goggy girl, doggy? I have tried to brainstorm this philosophy a few times on videos, and I've never even ended up editing them. I've kind of been mulling this over a lot recently. I saw a podcast clip where the guy was on about focus on everything in the room that's brown. That was the first one. Okay. Oh, is it nice? Just like take a moment to look at everything in the room that's brown. Right, and now do the same with red. And then he goes on to say, I bet you pick some things that were actually beige and pass them off as brown so you feel more successful. And I did that. I don't know if you did that, but his point was you'll find what you're looking for. As long as you have your eyes open to things, they are there in front of you. So that was kind of his point, but it also links back to something that I've also been thinking about, which is it's known that as humans, things that we see are actually less vibrant the more we're used to seeing them. So like everything around us, the sky, the flowers, if you see the same things every day, everything around us becomes visibly less vibrant to us. The way we perceive things becomes mundane. You really have to take the time to see how blue the sky is. And I know we've seen the blue sky ever since we were kids, but sometimes I look up there and it looks more blue than I've ever noticed it before. I just think it's so important to see that and allow yourself to see that. If you just go around and you don't focus in on things, you don't get the best out of it. You don't really appreciate it or see the beauty of it. And back to what the guy was saying, if you put your energy into looking for certain things in life, they will be there and they will come about, because the energy you're putting into your day-to-day life is going into an investment for the things that you want in your lifestyle. And that is why I feed you. That is, isn't it? I just love a day at home with the doggies, even though she wants a second dinner. And I know completely that she's not sitting with me here because she loves me. By the way, if you've ever heard of apple cider vinegar for gut health, you would be correct in assuming it is good. Oh, the reason apple cider vinegar is better than other vinegars, because I actually really like white wine vinegar, is because it has the acetic acid and pectin. So white wine vinegar has higher levels of acetic acid, which is great, but the pectin is in this and not the others. It has to be organic and unfiltered, but I'll read it out. The acetic acid consists of strands of proteins, enzymes and friendly bacteria, which are all great for the gut. Also, it's high in antioxidants. Let me see about the pectin. So it's a form of fibre, pectin, in a liquid. How strange. And fibre, as we know, feeds the good bacteria and sugar feeds the bad bacteria. So you're going to want to have forms of fibre in your diet, whether it's veg, this stuff, bone. No, don't eat bone, that's for dogs. I walked the dogs this morning in my pyjamas and I don't want to sit in my pyjamas and go on a second dog walk in my pyjamas. Well, I'm seeing my boyfriend, so I need to dress nice. It's just difficult some days. I just don't feel like it. Oh, Roxy! Right, I need to take them out for a wee as well, so I've got to be quite swift about my decision making here. Okay. Even if you're having a lazy slow Saturday, you better get your butt out the house and have some walkabouts and some fresh air. Here's some footage of me doing just that in the lovely Saltburn, one of my favourite places ever. If you've made it this far in the video, I am so grateful for you. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.